Am I the a-hole for turning in a school project that shows that I live in a neighborhood where everyone sucks? I'm a high school student in a Spanish class, and we had an assignment to make a video tour of our place. It had to be in Spanish, and it had to be conversational, like you were showing it around to a friend. Like, hey, look at this plant. Look at this mosaic house. This is pretty cool.
Donde está el planto?
Yes.
I Spanish speak.
I decided to just walk around my street and make a tour of that because my family wasn't going anywhere else. So this is what I filmed. A neighbor's house. When I walked by, they were having a screaming fight like usual. And I said, here are their neighbors. They are very angry. They like to yell in the morning, afternoon, and night. The next neighbor's house. Joe and Tammy live here. They are very nice and have 3 dogs. At that moment, someone drives by and catcalls me profanely. Hey, how you doing, toots?
How you doing?
Something like that, but probably worse. As I joke, I yell back, perro, which means dog. Then he slammed his brakes and yelled something racist about me being Mexican before speeding off. I said to the camera, this man is very stupid. He is a man, but acts like a dog. Also, I'm white, but I think this idiot assumed I was Hispanic because I was speaking Spanish. I also introduced 10 other mundane things like flowers, a bird, etc. I cut out the long sequences of me walking, but I left in everything else. My teacher had a rubric of the types of descriptions and numbers of things you needed, and taking any out would lose me points. It was too dark out to film anymore, so I stopped. The second part of the assignment was to upload the video on the school website and post comments back and forth responding to several of your classmates' videos. One of my friends from class recognized the racist guy as someone who volunteers with the middle school soccer team. So the guy that was catcalling is teaching kids how to play soccer.
What? Sam, this is the perfect example of why you need public data check.
They could have looked this guy up. I mean, they would have been so much better off.
If you want to look up anybody in your life, teachers, sketchy friends, just to make sure you're safe, use public data check to double check.
You can get unlimited reports and searches for a week for just $1.
Check it out in our bio link.
All right, let's see what happens next. So she texted me like, haha, should I say something? And I said, sure. So she posted in Spanish, in the car is Mr. Jones, who coaches the children. I learned from your video that he hates women and is racist. I replied to say, does he teach the girls or the boys? And she replied back, both. I replied back, that is terrible. I love how all these sentences are super simple, but they're so savage. A guy in my class made a comment like, the man yelling at his family is a police officer. He is always a very angry man. I replied back to say, that is scary. The next day at school, my teacher wanted to talk to me alone.